Hello and welcome to the Crafter's Toolbox. In this video, we're looking at a fun fold card that was inspired by Joanne Sukup from Perky Penny Paper Arts. She's been creating these reverse canvas dioramas lately, and as a part of a Craft Collabs event, we are doing a Case the Creator. That means copy and share everything. So what I'm doing is looking at her projects and getting inspired by them and sharing with you what I was inspired by. So she's been creating these reverse canvas dioramas, which basically means she's just taking a canvas and flipping it over and using the back side to use that extra deep frame to create an extra layer of dimension. And I thought they were pretty cool, but I don't have any canvases, and I, of course, always lean towards making cards. So I thought, oh yeah, I could show you how to create a diorama card. Now, most diorama cards have a little pull tab on the sides, and I didn't really ever care for that look. So I came up with a way to do this really streamlined, and let me show you the design. And I have it in an envelope so you can see that it works perfectly in a 4¼ by 5½ envelope. And this is what the diorama looks like. And when your recipient gets it, they just have to pop it open and it makes that dimensional look, just like when you were kids and you had to make like your dinosaur diorama for your science class or whatever. So this is very simple to do and it's a ton of fun to make. So all you need is 2 pieces of cardstock that measure 4¼ by 6 inches. And once you have those 2 pieces, and I've done 2 contrasting pieces here so we can see how it all goes together. Once you have those 2 pieces, what you want to do is make a score a 1/2 inch in from each side. So you're going to do that on all 4 pieces, or all 2 pieces, I should say, so you'll have 4 scores. And on your front piece, you're going to want to die cut it. Now, whether you do an oval or you maybe have something that it would create like a shade, like if you used a cover die that you could just kind of peek through it, that would be really cool. And this time I decided to do just a stitched rectangles. These are my Hefty Doodle Imperial stitched rectangles. So I have a fun piece that I can use for later. Perhaps even it goes inside here and then it ends up being some kind of really cool dimensional thing. All right, so I have my other piece here and it is also scored a 1/2 inch in from either side. And the key here is that you really want to make sure you have all your parts completed and ready to go before you assemble, because you don't want to be fussing around with trying to get something on the inside here when you already have it put together. So do your stenciling or your painting or your coloring or your stamping, your die cutting, whatever you want to do to have in your background, get that done first. And then if you're going to put things around the front like this, go ahead and get those done and ready to place. And then you can go ahead and assemble this. Now, what I've found for the neat and clean look is that I always make sure that my top flaps go on the outside and my bottom flaps go on the inside like so. All right, so the easiest way to then do this is to just go ahead and add some tear tape to the side. And of course, you can go all the way from the top to the bottom, but this is just a demo, so I'm not looking for perfection here, just a demonstration. All right, so you can see those are on the back side. And then what I like to do is get my first one aligned. So again, making sure that you have everything facing properly. And it's really important to make sure that you get your bottom edge here aligned perfectly so that way it stands up straight. All right, so you see how I kind of use that, the score line as a guide. So that puts that together super nice. And see, I have a nice clean edge on the front. Now I can just go ahead and fold this guy over. Okay, and then I'm going to, I have him extended. So this is like it would go in the envelope. And then I can get everything aligned and just let it fall in place. And this gives me a nice flat lay in the end. And that works perfectly. And then I have a beautiful diorama ready to go. So of course I'd have all my stuff on the inside already done, and then I can glue my outside pieces in place. And then when I'm ready to send it, I can just fold it in and put it right in my envelope, which is super nice because you can send something that's dimensional, but that mails flat, which of course we love as card makers because then we don't have to add extra postage. So I hope you enjoyed learning how to do this fun fold. And thank you so much to Joanne for the inspiration in creating this card. If you want to see more about how I created all the other elements for this card, do pop over to my blog post and you'll see some other pictures of Joanne's that were my inspiration. So thanks for stopping by today, and I hope to see you at another Crafter's Toolbox soon. But until next time, happy crafting.